Oh, you can't see him. But look. Kent is sleeping. Well, he's awake now. Hello, one person who is here. My one waiter. Welcome aboard. How you doing? What's your name? I can't see. There's not like a list of people. I know this is a little random, little kind of sudden. I said, oh, I was gonna do it at 5:30, and then I said, no, I'm not gonna do it at 5:30, and now we're doing it again, but well, I'm not really doing much of anything else. It's Sarah. Wow. Oh, it's Nate. Okay, cool. I was not really doing much of anything else. I also opened the blinds because the sun was coming, and I thought it'd be really cool, the lighting would be good. But I think I'm gonna have to close the blinds. Hello there, Ninja Punko boy. 1 second. Let's see if this looks a little better. Ow! Stubbed my toe. All right, that does look a lot better. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream episode of Vincent Vision. I didn't have my glasses on or anything like that. We're here at home. That's all we got. Hey, Adam. Hi, Benito. How y'all doing? Avery. Everyone's here. Everyone's showing up now. That's great. Awesome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the coronavirus live stream. I didn't want to say. I know we gotta say it. We gotta get it out there. I gotta just clear the air. But yes, we're doing this live stream because we are not able to visit our wonderful theme parks, which we love very, very much. Yes, Benito, you are very right. There are definitely a lot more people live streaming lately, and I think it's out of necessity to go out there and do something. But I guess it's my turn. It's my Saturday. I think everybody's at home, right? Everyone should be at home. Yes, I do have toilet paper, Adam. I figured I was at home, so I think, no, now's a good time to do that. So here I am, talking to my people, just hanging out. Just wanted to hang out here. I think I'm going to try and stay here for an hour or so. Just kind of let it run, hang out here, let people come trickle in and out and stuff like that. But I just wanted to use this time to talk to people and just kind of talk about theme parks and stuff like that. It's easier to talk about them when there's no... when you can't go to them and you want to talk about them. This is the best way to do it, I think. So yeah, day 8 of isolation. Oh man, I think this is my 5th or 6th day. I will admit I was one of those people that went to I was one of those people that went to Disney World on the last 2 days before it closed, and it kind of stunk. It was a weird energy. A lot of people were there, but it was it felt kind of heavy, and it was also the same day that they announced that they laid off all the college program kids and stuff like that. So that was a really, really rough time, really rough day. I remember I was at Flight of Passage. I was literally in line for Flight of Passage, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, it's closed." But if I were in Chapek's shoes, what would be the first thing that I would do? I don't know. I mean, as far as with these parks and stuff like that, I think when this first started, I thought that maybe we would get the 2 weeks and that would be it. But now it just feels like maybe we're gonna start getting a little bit more than that. I'm expecting maybe mid-April, the latest. And at a certain point, people are just gonna get restless, right? And people are gonna say, well, we don't want to be in our houses all day, so we're going out. Sorry, that's as we as Americans, that's how we do things. And I think they'll do that for the parks as well. Now, I don't know what they'll employ in the parks to make it stay that way. I'm thinking maybe that they will I would love for less people to be in the parks. I think they could do that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see how long they can really keep this place, Disney World and Universal, and really all of Orlando, because Orlando thrives on Disney and Universal. Those are the theme parks, you know what I mean? That's the big source of money for here in Orlando. So I'm very curious to see how that goes. I really hope it's not until May, Nate. I really, really hope. I cannot be here in this dang house for that long. I really, really can't. I have been trying to keep myself entertained with video games. It's funny, I'm playing this game called Death Stranding, if anyone's familiar with it. It's a very interesting game. It is about America, and there's a disease, or there's this invisible threat that has taken over, so everyone is isolated and self-quarantined, and you're a delivery man who delivers packages and stuff like that. So it's funny how appropriate it is. It's a really good game. I like the guy who makes it, Hideo Kojima. He did Metal Gear Solid and stuff like that, and I really, really like those games. So it's cool because of that. but it's just funny how almost like a parallel of what's going on right now it feels. But you know, so that's how I'm keeping myself entertained. Playing World of Warcraft. I'm a big World of Warcraft guy. I've always been a big World of Warcraft guy. And now they're doing like 100, like they doubled the experience that you can get. So you can, this is a great time to level new characters before the expansion comes out. So it's nice because of that. So I've got some ways to keep myself entertained. But, you know, I don't want to be in my house all day. Oh, that's not what you think it is. That's just, I have mucus. Okay, it's phlegm. It's phlegm. I swear. uh, but yeah, I don't know. It's just like I don't want to be in my house all day. I can't even go outside. I can't even go outside for like a long amount of time. People make you feel bad. Hey, Felipe, how you doing? How you holding up, man? You just hanging out in there? I wish we could like. I wish there was a way from here to like do like chat rooms and stuff, or have little people join in on the screens and stuff like that. You know, I wish we could do that because that'd be fun. It'd be nice to like actually talk to you. Why you interrupted me? Well, first of all, Sam, Expedition Theme Park. By the way, everyone say Expedition Theme Park. Hello. You need to make a North American account so that we can play, and then I can get some a recruiter friend perks. You know. But let's see. What did you say there? I just lost it there. What will be the first thing you do when the parks open back up? Well, the first thing I'll do when the parks open back up is, I am going to Galaxy's Edge, right? I want to see, like, is it going to be hard to get a boarding group? Like, will it be difficult to get a boarding group at the first day that Disney World opens up? Or are people going to go to Magic Kingdom just for, like, to being sentimental? You know, I feel like that's what's going to happen. People are going to want to be at Magic Kingdom, get their pictures in the castle. Meanwhile, I'm going to be at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I'm gonna go to Galaxy's Edge on the first day. Everything opens back up. I'm gonna go back to Batu. I'm gonna get a boarding group. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna go to Starbucks Land. But let's. Were you able to do Chewbacca? No. So here's a fun story with Chewie mode. So we, I was at Disneyland. The last time I rode Millennium Falcon was in Disneyland like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we got to it, and it was me and 3 other people, so we had 4 people, and we got to the ride, and we were like, oh, we did it, we're here, we're on the ride. We need 2 other people. We gotta like convince them and tell them, hey, we gotta do this thing called Chewie mode. So we get to the ride, we get our 2 people, and we're like, hey, we're trying to do this thing. They're like, oh, Chewie mode. I'm like, yeah, Chewie mode, we're gonna do Chewie mode. Cool, so help us out. And we all kind of got like excited, and we sat down, and like the cast member was very much like, you could tell they were kind of like over it, because I'm sure everybody's talking about it. But they were like, oh, okay, you do this. And we did, I think we did everything, but then we did everything and then it didn't happen, which is, it's hard to, you know, I'm going to go ahead and say it was probably those 2 people maybe didn't do it right, because there was one person who knew what it was, and there was one person who was just like the friend. They maybe didn't really understand like what we were asking for per se. But like we were with someone from our group was like, God bless them. They were like, we did Chewie mode. We got Chewie mode. And then I was just like, Hondo's still talking. In my head, I'm like, Hondo's still talking. But I wasn't going to be like, well, no, we didn't get it. I was like, yep, we got it. You know, like riding the ride. The last ride I rode, Ariel, was Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It was Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Universal. At Hollywood Studios. I've been away from the parks for so long, and I'm just forgetting. They're all together now. They're all just one big place. Don't tell anyone I said that. But that was the last one I did for the video. I wanted it to be like the Millennium Falcon ride, but this is like right before the park closed, and I was like, I don't want to like touch everything, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to touch them. And Mickey Minnie's a fun, nice, optimistic ride. So it was good because of that. Yeah, I've played Plague Inc. before. It's fine. I think I don't want to play Plague Inc. I don't think this is the temperature to play Plague Inc. But let's see. I think, yeah. So I'll go to Star Wars, go there, do all that, and then I want to have some pizza at Via Napoli. And you know, I rode Spaceship Earth on the last day that I was there too, which you can see in my video, VincentVision, last day at Disney World. Ding! So I did that, and that was cool. I think it's going to be a gradual increase once the park opens. I find it interesting. Universal has continued construction, but Disney has not. Yeah, I was like, oh man. I mean, I get it. Obviously, we all get it. But I was like really kind of like, oh, okay. I wanted to like come back and there'd be the brand new castle, and then like Tron is like a whole new thing, and like whatever else there might have been going on. You know, it would have been really, really cool to see that, but I understand why they don't. I didn't know that Universal was still building though, which is interesting to me. But I guess I don't know, 10 or less people, right? You know, just keep everyone at a distance and stuff like that. Yeah, that's literally my dream. I would just honestly like they don't even need to put anything there. They just need to like just mark it off the map, or I don't even know, just like I don't know, secret, what could they put there? Just no Fast and Furious, like I don't know, it's whatever. It's just not a great ride in my opinion. I don't even acknowledge it when I'm there in the parks, unfortunately, which is a little sad. But hey, that's not my problem. But to do more live streams, you know, you're right. Ninja Punk Go, YouTube. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to do more live streams. I need to start figuring out what to do here if this starts to go on for longer. I will say, admittedly, myself, I know this sounds really crappy, but I'm gonna have to get out of the house. I want to like get out and do stuff. You know what I mean? Even if it's like going to like a natural park or something like that. Like I don't want to say the beach, but like, you know, like other places like that. Twitch, I don't know. I'm not like a big. I guess I could play video games, but like that's like a whole new platform, and you have to like start from the bottom and like all the way come back up and stuff like that. That's a lot of grind. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you this really cool book I have that I really like, and I want to use this as a point of reference more now, especially since the parks are gone, and who knows when everything else will open up. But I'll be right back. 1 second. Look at my dog. Look at Kent. Look at that dog right there. Look at that dog. This you, boy. I'll be right back. Stay. Okay, I'm back. Come on, get in here. Get in. Hey, come here. There you go. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Thank you, guys. So what I wanted to show you guys was this book. I know, he's never going to stay. He's never going to stay. Kent is great. Which canceled Disney resort would you revive? The Persian, Venetian, or the Asian? I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know those were a thing, but the Asian one sounds the best. I got this book here. This is a really cool book, Jackie and Sam. If you guys ever want to get this and need help, like finding other things to do, which by the way, I've never used this and I probably should. I remember when I first got this book, I was like, oh, I'm going to use this and be like, this is how I'm going to get 100 videos out of this thing. 100 things to do in Orlando before you die. Seems like we might be dying a little sooner than we think. But basically, it's like the coolest thing. See Mount Dora on a Segway. I want to do that. I want to go to Mount Dora on a Segway. That's a great video. Go sailing in Sanford on Lake Monroe. It has like everything here. It's really, really cool. Let's see. Orlando Science Center. I've never been there. That'd be awesome. You're supposed to be flying to England in 2 weeks. Oh. Well, it's a good book. And there's a lot of stuff in there. And when things start opening up, I should probably fish through this book and see if you can still do a lot of these things here. 100 Things to Do in Orlando. Check it out. With the wake of social distancing, do you agree all attractions should have virtual queues in place of standby? So that's a really good question, Neil. And here's my thing. Here's my angle with that. So yes, if you have a virtual queue, if you have a, sorry, Sam, that made me laugh. I don't know if they're open, but if you have a virtual queue for a ride, yes, it gets rid of the standby line. And the standby line is a lot of people standing around in different places. But what happens now is all of those people who are in a 2-hour line for Hagrid are now outside in the street. So now there's just more people walking around in general. You know, the crowds have to go somewhere. So I think, I don't think they have it quite figured out just yet. But Jimmy Fallon has it pretty fantastic. It's funny now, like the Jimmy Fallon ride is so like, wow, that's perfect. It's just a big giant room and there's enough space for everybody so people can keep their distance and all that kind of stuff like that. I wonder how long this is going to be, this whole thing, how long it'll take for it to boil over. But yeah, so I don't think the virtual queues are going to be like that for much longer. But there was an app update on the Walt Disney World app and the Disneyland app that has the Rise of the Resistance set up in its own little section that says My Queues. So that definitely implies that they're going to use it more. They had it for Disneyland first, and I thought, oh, they're going to use it for the Spider-Man ride, which they probably will use it for that Spider-Man ride. And then they added it for Walt Disney World, and I'm like, what? What are we going to do? I don't want to have to get a boarding group for every single ride, the new ride that comes through. Thank God you didn't have to do that for Mickey and Minnie. And Mickey and Minnie does a pretty good job of getting people through. Every time I've seen that posted like a 60 or a 70, I've only waited like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It's not bad at all, actually. So I'm curious to see what it's going to be like for something like Tron or, what else is there? Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think Guardians of the Galaxy is going to have a very big queue. It doesn't strike me as having a very big queue, that building. You know, because that's going to be like the station, allegedly, and the queue, and a pre-show, and things like that. They'll have a fast pass. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, me personally, I think no fast pass is the way to go. Smugglers runs, the queue zooms by without fast pass. I don't know how it is now. The only time I've ever been on it here since then has been without the fast pass, with fast pass. And yeah, I mean, when I did Mickey and Minnie, when we were zooming through, that's because there was no fast pass. I mean, there was no one in the fast pass line at least, so, you know, that was good. And it's also just a big people eater, but I was thinking they would lower capacity amount to limit how many people are in the park at a time. Don't believe this would happen, but who knows? I think that's not a bad thought at all. I think that's something very plausible. I feel like that's something I would do because I'd want to keep I would want to keep the parks, I want to get them moving. I want to keep them open, you know what I mean? So I could see that being a thing that they do, and I just don't know how many people they would put in. Oh my gosh, Halloween Horror Nights, I feel like, is going to get the worst of it. Always gets the worst of it. I feel like anytime anything happens, like whether it be like on a global scale, like a hurricane or something like this, or just like an event or something that has occurred somewhere, I feel like Halloween Horror Nights always gets the repercussions. So I don't know, I just feel like something will come out of it. I don't know what, but I don't know, which is a shame. This is the 30th year. This is supposed to be a really big year, and it was a good time, and I was super excited. And I'm sure it's going to still be great, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of surprises, but I don't know. I did get the flu last Halloween Horror Nights. You know, I've never taken a flu shot, and I feel like maybe I should have taken a flu shot. The park's reopened, but dude, don't even joke about that. I don't even know what the heck I'm gonna do. I'd be like, why am I living in Orlando then if this is the case? Like, I don't even like. I know it sounds like stupid, but like my little brain cannot, like, I can't imagine my life. I've dedicated so much of my life, like, even before I started these videos, to like loving these theme parks, and I can't even like imagine what it's like to be separated from them, especially now since I live here in Orlando, and the big reason I came here was to be closer to them. But I don't know. I mean, apparently everything is like opening up in Tokyo and Japan and stuff like that. So if I can't go all the time with an annual pass here in Florida, if I have to fly to Tokyo to do like a once a year trip to Tokyo Disneyland, and whatever, fine, so be it. But yeah, a lot of uncertainty. I think this whole thing really sucks because I just feel like we're on hold. You know what I mean? I just feel like every single day or every single minute we're waiting for the news. I don't know about you guys, but like I'm checking like my Twitter and my Facebook every single day, just like waiting for some tweet or some post saying, all right, they found the thing, they found the cure, we're good to go. Everyone's gonna get a shot tomorrow. And it's like, oh, thank God. But, you know, instead it's just like, oh, this many people died, this many people this and that. Now they're locking down here in California, they're doing this and that, which is really, really unhealthy. You know, I think it's so unhealthy, and that's why, you know, there's a lot of people still putting out videos, and that's why like I want to do live stream like this, just to like talk to people, and like even if we're talking about this, it's nice to like air it out, which is like a shame because I can't really like talk to you guys. I wish I could like put you on a little screen here so we could actually talk, but I appreciate you guys talking in the chat with me and hanging out. Yeah, you had the whole Peacock Live thing. Honestly, when you were like, oh, they canceled Peacock Live, it's like, oh, that was that before they said that before anything else, right? But yeah, it is a weird feeling. I know what you mean. When I moved to the U.S., I moved originally to Miami. You're right. I'm actually from Miami, so I was born and raised in Miami. So I lived there, and it was I was like, I want to move closer. So I moved here 6 years ago, and it's been a good time since. What if coronavirus takes over before the polar ice caps melt? I don't know. Probably will. I don't know anything about that. Didn't even cross my mind that all the parks. I know. It's like I didn't even think about it either, man. It was just like it's just such a weird thought, and it's like, you know, I said it in a video, but like these theme parks, and like they're just like little bubbles that we escape reality from, and when something like this comes and closes the theme parks, that's like, oh, this is like bigger than this place. This is like something that's really going on, you know. Walt Disney World, I don't think has ever closed, with the exception of 9/11 and like hurricanes, natural disasters, you know. But something like this, where it's like, to keep everybody safe, we have to do this thing. It's like, what? What do you mean? People can get sick at Disney World? It sounds so stupid, you know what I mean? But like, that's how I feel. You should do Instagram Live so people can live with you for a minute. I know, I'll probably do a little bit more of that as well. I gotta find more videos. I wanna do a home vlog. I don't know, home vlogs are weird. You know, I would like to do a video kind of like having fun at the house, but I don't know, it's like, first of all, I'll tell you, here's the real kicker. So my lightsaber from here, I'm gonna grab my lightsaber. I'm so unprepared for this video, I apologize. I'll be right back again. Okay, stay right there. Good boy, stay. I hate you. Okay, I'm back. Come on. Ken, you need to, here. I'm gonna give you some direction, okay? Stay right here so people can see you on the camera at all times, okay? The camera's right over there. You gotta look over there. See the camera? You have to look in that direction, right over there. No, this direction, over here. Over here. Look in the camera over here. Perfect. So, thank you guys again. So what I was trying to show you was, so this is my lightsaber from Savi's workshop. I want him in the shot, you know what I mean? I want him in the shot, so you can see him. But this is my lightsaber from Savi's workshop. It is beautiful, it is awesome. I have 3 crystals, red, purple, and yellow. But here's the thing. So here, I'm gonna show you guys, if you've not seen a Savi's lightsaber, or have had the chance to hold one. Yes, it is expensive, don't talk about it. Yeah, right? They were pretty cool shirt, huh? Shout out to Adrian for literally getting the shirt from Tokyo Disneyland for me. This is a Japanese large, which is like an American medium. But, so when you open a Savi's lightsaber, you take this thing out here in the back, and this is the batteries. So the batteries are inside here. This is where all the sounds come from. This is what powers the lightsaber. Sorry, I hate to break it to you. It's not a real lightsaber. But the strip here, in order to change the batteries, you have to get that strip. And the strip is screwed. Which basically means I can't take it off. Or I cannot find a way to take it off. I've tried everything. It's literally just like a circle there. So I can't even play with my freaking lightsaber, dude. Like, the ultimate, like, this is your moment. You bought this $200 metal thing. You can buy an RFID charger on Amazon for $30 to change every color. I saw that, and I'm like, yeah, well, it's kind of, that was a little bit too much. So I'm like, I don't really care that much. I'd rather buy the little crystal and, like, had that little, it's, you know, that, yeah, I'm not a nerd. I'm just kidding, I am a nerd. Yeah, so it's just like, I can't even play with the stupid lightsaber, man. Like, I can't even play with this freaking lightsaber. The crystal is real, you're right, it's a real crystal. So we're gonna do that. Sorry, I was trying to put a link here. So where I've placed the camera, it is strategically right where my computer screen is, so I can just look straight on and not, you know, have my face straight on. So you want to see it open? I can't open it. There's no screw. The screw is stripped. There's literally, you can kind of see it. See? I can't get to it. So it's like, I just have nothing. Look, normally you go, I can't. So I just Like, I can't even play with this freaking lightsaber, dude. So, I would love to. I would love to fix it, and maybe I'll go crazy. I wanted to go to Savi's light shop or workshop to get it fixed before again, because they were pretty good about fixing it. There was a piece here. I remember this piece here. I was doing a video on the opening of Galaxy's Edge, Rise of the Resistance, and I dropped my lightsaber. So this piece here, boom, it got dented, and they fixed it. They were like, all right, well, they fixed it, which is they gave me a new piece. So that was nice because of that. But yeah, man, just trying to keep ourselves entertained, you know? There's a lot going on. Luckily, there's a lot of TV shows and stuff like that. Clone Wars is going on, which is, I'm having a good time watching that. And they're doing this really cool thing where they're like putting movies out that are in movie theaters. So like Onward comes out in a couple days on Disney Plus, which is going to be nice. I'm really excited. I'm going to watch Onward. I really wanted to see that movie. I just never got around to it. And I'm glad that they're putting it out on there. Saying, yeah, I'm making an epic friend montage. You're in. Thank you. Well, just tell me what to do. I know, Sam, I don't know if you can talk about it, but I know you had an idea for a video. I don't know if that's like a thing even still, the video with the you know, the little thingies, you know. I did watch Demon Slayer. I watched Demon Slayer, the anime. It was awesome. It was so good. And it was really well done. But, you know, there's got to be like this new season. When's the new season coming out, dude? I don't know when the new season's coming out. But, yeah. So I'm wearing this hat indoors. I don't ever usually wear hats anymore. It doesn't seem right, and I couldn't go and film it. Exactly. Yeah, that's the same way. I'm like, yeah, it's hard to. There's a lot of ideas I had that I just kind of have to scrap now. You have to really come up with a whole bunch of new stuff. I guess I could just play Animal Crossing all the time. I was supposed to take my grandparents to Walt Disney World for the first time ever this week, but obviously not anymore. You're right. I have been locked down for 4 days. Jeez Louise, man. Well, there's going to be a lot more days coming out. Like I said a little earlier, I think that people are... Sorry, I know. Sorry, I just saw that people joined as I was going to grab the lightsaber. But, oh, greetings from Belgium, Bart. Hello. My mom got that phone with me, no weed. I'm talking, he's watching a guy talk. Yeah, no, I think... I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Onward. Wow, excited for that. That's going to be great. Look at my dog. There he is. You see him? I would bring him up to the camera, but he's a little... he's a little... I want to leave him alone, you know? You know what's also kind of sucks? My birthday is on April 10th, and I don't think I'm going to get to do anything. I think we're just going to be sitting at home. We'll be mad. Oh, I don't know. I got to figure that out, too. What I want to do. I don't even know what can you do, you know? But thank you everyone for joining. There's a lot more people in here now, which is nice. We're just hanging out, talking, shooting the S, you know, shooting the stuff. Because this is still like a family-friendly channel, so we want to do that. But I just wanted to hang out. I mean, we're all stuck in our houses. I wanted to at least talk to people, or at least have a one-sided conversation, because no one can, respond to me. You can buy lots of stuff. You can buy some stuff. Amazon is like nothing. Amazon is like, everything is like, Prime has been like discontinued, it feels like. It's insane. Like, and I'm like, there's like some video games that are coming out. Like I wanted to play like the Final Fantasy VII remake, which I'm really excited about. And I wanted like a physical copy. I'm like a physical copy kind of guy. Of course, yeah, exactly. They're all sold out. Here's the fun thing. I wanted to get a webcam so I could do live streams like a little bit more like a full-time dedicated thing to live streams, like put it on my computer. But I'm doing it from my phone right now because I just could not find a webcam. I could have had it hooked up to my computer. I have this really nice microphone that I've used like once or twice. I could have used it to talk and have really, really good audio quality. And it's like, you can't even find webcams. So it's like, webcams are gone. Nintendo Switches with Animal Crossing are gone because, you know, it's super popular and it's a big time waster. So people are getting to that. Of course, toilet paper, which is absolutely wild to me, which is, I'll tell you my toilet paper story. I'm sure we all have one. Is everyone good on toilet paper, by the way? How are we all feeling? Okay, 2 things. Is everyone good on toilet paper? And 2, please don't tell me you're one of those people who bought like 50,000 rolls, because that's not good, man. That's not good, bro. I don't think it's good. It's not a good look. But we're down to 6 rolls. Uh-oh. You installed a bidet, but don't you still have to wipe your butt? You can't just wet underwear. You still need like a little... But I guess it helps, right? But yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go out and look for toilet paper at 10 o'clock in the morning, which I then knew. I think that what's going on with this is now, instead of opening the theme parks, instead of like getting to Hollywood Studios at 6 a.m., you have to get to Publix or your grocery store or Target at 6 a.m. and that's you rope drop the store. So yeah, nobody buy. You're right. I will say, like, despite everything kind of like being crazy, no one's buying like a lot of the food I eat. I'm trying to eat a lot better, so I'm getting like a lot of like oats and like not that great stuff. You know what I mean? So it's nice. You have to get like a boarding pass like for that, but it's. I tried to get it like 10 a.m. at Target, and it wasn't there, obviously. I went to Walgreens because I wanted to get some cleaning supplies. I wanted to get some Fabuloso. If you are of Latino descent or you're familiar with Fabuloso, it's great for cleaning the house. It keeps everything nice and clean. I got like a little tile kitchen. So I did that. Oh, can't what? Barking because my roommate just woke up. But I went to there and at Walgreens and wasn't there, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. It's not there. Of course it's not. And I'm like rummaging through the store, and all of a sudden I hear dum 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 dum, like the sounds of someone stocking the shelves, and I went, oh, are they putting toilet paper out right now while I'm here? So I go back over to the thing, and they put it the toilet paper, and now I got 2 packages of toilet paper, so I'm good. I'm good. I felt like I won the lottery. I felt like I won like in Mad Max when they like get the fresh water and they like drink it. That's what it felt like. But I also got really scared because I was like, oh, I have this thing. I have to like hide it, and I stuck it in my trunk and I drove home because people are crazy, man. People are getting crazy, but I got that. I'm all sorted out. I hope you guys get that sorted out as well. I hope you guys get a bidet as well. I'm curious to see when they Amazon just gets better and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It's a whole bunch of craziness going on, but as far as that goes, we can talk about it all day if you want. I don't really mind. But I want to talk about theme parks. I want to talk about things that are going on, things that we're looking forward to in the future. We kind of talked a little bit about construction earlier in the live stream, with construction getting delayed on things. I mean, I guess they're going to delay the construction on Marvel on Avengers Campus, which is kind of a shame because I was actually kind of excited for that. Like, I know it didn't seem when it first came out like it was very interesting. There's a Spider-Man ride. It's like a game where it's like Ninjago at Legoland, and like there's not really much else to it, but I actually kind of liked it. I think I like the aesthetic of like the modern Marvel like campus style. I think it looks nice. I think it looks clean. The ride will be fine. I'm not really excited about the ride. All I need from that ride are cool animatronics. Like have like a cool animatronic pre-show with Spider-Man, and then have like some really cool set piece in the ride, and that's all I need. I know I'm not expecting this to be any better than The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man over at Islands Adventure. There's no way. I'm excited for the food. The food looks fun. It's like the big food and the tiny food. I think it's cool. And then you can meet all the characters. You can meet Ant-Man. You're going to meet Iron Man. It's the first time you get to meet Iron Man in America, which is really, really cool. So, like, I'm excited to see all the characters and stuff like that. And just, like, I wanted to go to the grand opening. I was going to buy all my tickets and stuff like that, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because now everything's pushed back, and we don't even know if it's going to open up in July 18th. If you want, hey, if you are going to go and still going to stay open around that time, I'll give you money, and I'll cut half so I can sleep there. Because I'd love to go. But I just want to pop in for like a day though. I don't need to be there for 2 or 3 days. I literally just want to go and see it and be like, all right, I'm good. But yeah, so it looks low key, but I mean, who knows now, right? If it's even gonna open. I'm excited for the Bourne show at Universal. I'm excited for the Bourne show too. I think it's gonna be cool. I've got a good feeling about it. I feel like, look, Universal needs more shows. Needs more things where you can just sit down and watch something going on. Hold on. Okay, you wanna go outside? Go see. Go. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with this dog. So he wants to see everything, but like I can't close that door. Because if I close that door, he will want to come back in. But yeah, go ahead, do dinner, have dinner. I'm gonna probably have dinner pretty soon too. I'll keep going for a little bit longer, and then I'll head on out of here. But yeah, I think to Tired of having to use my hands. I'm excited for the Bourne show. I think it's gonna be cool. Universal needs more shows. So anything where you sit down and you watch like a really cool production, which I'm assuming it is. There was like a little video that they showed on Good Morning America where it was like high tech and there's a lot of stuff. It seems. I'm fine with it. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be a good time. As far as other things happening, I mean, they've got whatever they're building in Jurassic Park. I'm really, Shrek needs to get replaced. It totally does. That Secret Life of Pets ride and Universal Hollywood looks so cool. And it just seems like that would do so well here at Universal Studios Florida. Because I think, in my opinion, Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure is so much cooler. It's just so much cooler. It has such a better variety of rides. All the rides are really, really cool. Universal just has a lot of like simulators, and I don't think that's like as exciting, you know what I mean? I hope nothing happens to Halloween Horror Nights. I think tired of having to use my hands. Sorry, I'm screaming through here, so it's shaking all around. But if Universal were to do a Revenge of the Rise of the Resistance like attraction, what do you think it could be? Honestly, like a Harry Potter type thing. I think that's like the biggest franchise that I think that could replicate. Oh my God, imagine like, okay, so boom, thank you. So like, imagine like the Ministry of Magic. Everyone's always talking about the Ministry of Magic. Imagine that like you take the elevator and the doors open and you're in the Ministry of Magic and it's a big old thing. It's literally just like the exact same thing as the pre-show. It's the exact same thing as the pre-show from Rise of the Resistance, but just like with the Ministry of Magic. You know what I mean? I think that would be really cool. I think it would work really well. I think they confirmed that Nintendo was going to be an Epic Universe. I don't think Nintendo would work for like a big epic type ride like that, but it's more interactive stuff like that. But do you think Universal is going to go ahead with Fantastic Beasts, or do you think we'll see more? I don't know. It's hard to say. I feel like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is pretty like full already as is. There's already like they're good. I don't think they need to add any more. I don't know if they would add anything like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I feel like I don't know. It's a tough question. If Lord of the Rings comes to Epic Universe, yes, that too. Epic Universe, Lord of the Rings would be so cool. It'd be oh man, that would be I mean, you know what though? Is Lord of the Rings as popular as it once was? You know what I mean? We all understand the importance and the sort of the power of Lord of the Rings, but like there are kids that are going to go to these parks, or they're going to go to Gondor or Lothlorien or whatever setting they use, or the Shire, and they're not going to really understand what's going on, right? Unless Lord of the Rings became cool again, which is, I don't know, it takes a little bit of effort to do. I just don't think with a place that's supposed to be for families, and families include children, I don't know. I don't think it would click as well as we think it would. So Lord of the Rings is getting an Amazon show. I haven't heard anything about it since. I don't know what's going on with that show, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Hello, Courtney, by the way. Sorry, I didn't say hi. How you doing? Hi. So what do you wonder about Harry Potter's staying power in 30, 40 years? I know they're trying... Well, I think Harry Potter has been doing just fine. The books... Here, I'm actually curious. Let's find out. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Toilet paper is the new trend. Boom. So, the novel, the first one, Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, came out in 1997, which is not bad. So, I think Harry Potter will stick around for a long time. I think I'm in that age where I'm getting older, and eventually I will have kids, and I will show them Harry Potter because that's what I grew up with, or that's what I was familiar with the most. So I think Harry Potter will stick around. I mean, Star Wars is sticking around. Star Wars is a whole land. I mean, they kept them making the movies, and the movies were pretty good. I don't think the Fantastic Beasts are as well received as the Star Wars sequels. But what's up, Nick? Welcome to the chat. We're just hanging out. Got about like 15, 20 more minutes before I actually have some food because I am getting hungry. And have you noticed that I've been talking this entire time and that I haven't drank any water because I was woefully unprepared for this live stream? I didn't bring any water to drink, and I don't want any dead silence, so I've just been talking. They could do an epic ride with the Universal Monsters. I know there's rumors and things like that saying that those might be there. Who could say? We don't know yet. So That's stupid. The Orlando Perspective has subscribed to me on YouTube. Thanks, Orlando Perspective. Welcome aboard. Cool. Which, by the way, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to me for whatever reason, please do. I could definitely use the help. I would really like it during these trying times, especially content's going to get a lot more dry considering now we can't go to the theme parks. And are you thinking of a Patreon or buy me a coffee page? That's a great question, Davis. Thank you for asking that, by the way. I have thought of that. I think, here's my thing. So here, on my personal end, here's everything that's going on. This YouTube channel doesn't really, like, get me a lot of money. It's not like this is, like, a big source of income for me. So I'm not, like, this isn't, like, how I keep myself going. I'm fortunate to have a job that pays well enough that it allows me to do the things I want to do. So I would love to be able to take trips, like go to Dollywood and go to Cedar Point and stuff like that, because I'd really love to see those places. But I feel like I think I can do that on my own for now. I don't want to. I mean, look, let's be honest. Someone threw me $100. I would love $100, of course. Who wouldn't, right? But like, you know, I think I don't want to, like. It's tricky sometimes having that relationship where people are giving you money. You know what I mean? And now it's like, oh, you're expected to produce something, which I would produce something, and that would probably motivate me to go out and do something a little bit more. But I think I want to see. I want more subscribers. I don't feel comfortable, like, doing a Patreon or doing a coffee thing until I have, like, much more subscribers than I have now, because I have a small group of people who are super loyal, and you guys all rock, and you're all fantastic, and like, I want to just hang out with you guys for a little bit, but I don't think I have a big enough following to feel okay with, like, oh, here's this, go out there and use this towards funds for your camera and all that crap. So not quite yet. So that's, and I would also, like, apart from making videos, I've also said, like, oh, if I got the Patreon, I would want to do something else that would be, like, really exclusive than just, like, oh, more videos. I've thought about, like, doing a podcast. I know it sounds stupid, but, like, just a podcast of me just talking, bringing people on every so often, something super casual, something a little bit more, like, loose, a little bit more open, and that would be just, like, an exclusive Patreon thing. So that's what I've thought about. I mean, it's still cooking in there. Who knows? We'll have to see. I'll probably have to start coming up with more video ideas once this, depending on how long this takes. So we'll have to see about that. But I appreciate that, Davis. How you can support me, just watch my videos, tell people to watch my videos, get some more subscribers. That's really what I'm trying to see here. I feel good about the views. I feel like I get videos that, like, I get like 1,000 views, and that's great because I have, like, almost like 3,000 subscribers. So that's like 30% of the people, or 33%. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel good about, like, the percentages and, like, all that kind of stuff. So that's nice because of that. But I want to get some more subscribers in there. I mean, the goal is really to get, like, Disney media. I don't know. That's what it was going in. You know, that's what it was going in. But maybe it's a little different now. I mean, I'd still like to go. Obviously, I want to listen. I want to go to the Star Wars Hotel for free. If you guys want to give me money to go to the Star Wars Hotel once we find out the price, that works for me too. But thank you, Benito. I really, really appreciate that. I try to do well. Where am I from originally? I am originally from Miami, so my parents were Cuban. So that's where I'm from. Born and raised in Miami. If anyone's curious about my age, I am about, why am I saying about? I am 27 years old, 28 in April. Thank you, Smolder. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words, Smolder. But yeah, I'm 27, 28 pretty soon, actually. Jeez Louise. You know, they say every 7 years, all the cells in your body sort of change. So, like, in 7 years, you become a new person, so to speak. So, I'm excited to see what that brings. Yeah, you know, I've heard that, Felipe, from other people as well, that, like, it's, like, not as fun, and maybe what I want from it doesn't really align with, like, what I want to do for my videos. But I would still like to see some things for free. I still want to, like, I don't know, like, go out to places without having to, like, you know, oh my gosh, you know what I really want? Here's what I really want. I want those videos that they have when someone's, like, riding Rise of the Resistance for the first time, and they have like the camera perfectly mounted on the ride vehicle, so they can just see you like, oh, I want that. That's all I want. I just want them to film me going on the rides. Very easy to travel between the parks, your reactions to the rides. I would love that. But I think like Cedar Point and like those places, they're not that great with filming on rides, which is something I would want to do. I think they put it on like the ride vehicle somewhere. It's like probably by the droid, but like they did it for the Smuggler's Run. They did it for the Millennium Falcon ride where they had the camera looking at you and you could like fly, you know, like, oh, it was cool, you know, and fly. Yeah, if you want to do that, we can totally just ruin the experience of everyone else with us. It's you and me will go, and it'll be like, hey, we need this whole ride vehicle to ourselves. We're filming a video, okay? But yeah, no, I think Cedar Point, those places, I'd love to go see them. But like, I don't think they don't allow filming on the rides or like GoPros and stuff like that. So like, a big part of it for me is like the experience and like getting my reactions and stuff like that. I want people to see that. You know, me like going on Millennium Force for the first time. Fortunately, you can't eat inside, but I recommend you try Hawkers in Windermere. Hawkers, I've heard really, really good things about it. There is this place called Sushi Eat Station that they have sushi, but here's the thing. This is probably going to be a video pretty soon. They have this thing called the Hot Rolls Challenge. So there's this show on YouTube, which I think is the coolest show ever. It's called Hot Ones, where they interview people and they have them try like different wings of various degrees of heat, like really, really hot. But they do that with the sushi rolls where they use the sauces from the show to make the sushi. They just put them on the rice. So I would love to do that for a video because I love that show and I've had those hot sauces and I think I'd be okay. I think I'd be decent, halfway decent. So we will see. Yes, it's. I had it once a long time ago, Christine, and it was like, this is Christine, by the way. She went to me Disneyland. There she is. Boop, boop, boop. I'm pointing at her text bubble. Zero Cedar Fair, zero tolerance for filming. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't. I mean, like, I would like to. I want to go and like get my reaction because that's good TV. I think it's a good video to have. People want to see that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I would be like, "Whoa, that was so cool." Even the bomb, does it taste like bad? Okay, the only one that I've tried was Mad Dog 357, and it was used to be at Alamo. No, Artagon. Artagon used to have a hot sauce store, and you could try them, and I tried it, and it was like someone put like a board of nails on my tongue. It was so hot. So I would like to try that. Having sushi in the restaurant and the Japan filling is a must. I've never eaten at the. Yeah, just. That was the worst, but it was so fun. It was so fun. I'd love to do that again. And now that I need to come up with home vlogs and get a little bit more creative, I'm probably going to have to find a way to do that again. But I've never eaten at the full service restaurants in Japan, which is a shame. I've always done the quick service, which I've been pretty satisfied with, but I could imagine the full service is pretty great. I kind of want to try Takumi Tai, which is like the really fancy one, but we'll get there when we get there. Well, we don't know. We don't have to do anything about that just yet. We don't even know if we're gonna get to go ever back. We're never gonna be able to go back. So, oh man, I've been talking a lot. Got about 5 more minutes in me. So if anyone has any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm trying to be as open as possible during this time so you can have a good conversation, you know what I mean? Something to kind of take home with you. But they do a really cool opening and they open at 11. When we went to Tokyo, we got one of the servers, a fantastic candy case. Huh. Do you plan on going to D23 next year? I'd like to go. I've never gone, but it'd be nice, I suppose. Hold on, we're up in the lighting up again. It's getting a little darker. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going. I'm not a big convention guy. I love Star Wars, and I got to go to Star Wars Celebration one time. But I even then I was just like, oh, okay. I don't want to like wait for panels. You know what I mean? But I would like to go to Disneyland. I'll go to Disneyland if there's like some sort of special after hours party. I'll do that. That'll be fun. That'll be a good time. I would be happily do that. Ever try Cinderella's Royal Table? I have not. That is one of those places I've just never gone to. I've never really like had business there, but I've eaten at like Jico. I've gone to Jico, Animal Kingdom Lodge. I've gotten to go to Club 33. I thought that was pretty great. You know, I've had some pretty cool dining experiences that I would say that I'm proud of. Ever eaten at Trattoria? No, I have not. I've never done any of the character meet and greets. Just not that kind of guy, unfortunately. I'm not that kind of person who goes to those meet and greets and like talks to the characters. If I had kids with me or young children, I probably would, but it's not on my own. Not for video. I don't like doing characters on video. It's a little weird. It's a little awkward. It works out pretty well. I feel luckily like I know how well enough to like interact with a person. You should do some YouTube premiere videos where we can chat and donate. Feels real. Oh, thank you, Nick. Donate right now. Just put it in right now. Do it. But no, I don't know. It feels weird. I can bounce off like characters and stuff like that pretty well for the most part, except for that one Ray. Me and Christine, when we were at Disneyland, we met this Ray, and I was really excited to meet Ray. And it just did not work. And I think I was gonna try and put it in a video, but it just like did not work at all. Like it stunk. She was just like, "Hello, I'm Ray. Come here." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I don't know. Super chats are enabled." Darn it. Whatever. I'm just kidding. I don't care. Top chat. No, I don't care about that. Who gives a crap? Anyway. Yeah. Well, it's weird with the non-face characters can be a little easy at times, but I think like sometimes they do this thing sometimes where like they just kind of power through a conversation. Like they're like, "Oh, hello there. How are you? I'm great. Oh, I was in the tower and the Pascal, the chameleon, did this and they keep going and going. And you're just there like you're like just like, okay, all right, cool, yeah, all right. I mean, I don't really know what else I'm supposed to say to them, but sometimes it's weird. It's like they have a script. Exactly. It's like they have a script and they say that when it's like I don't know. Don't even worry about it, David. It's very kind of you. Thank you though. That's I appreciate that. Next time I'll get that super chat going. But. Yeah, so characters are great. I do wish you could meet Hondo. Hondo would be a great character to meet. Hondo Ohnaka, when they brought him out for the opening of Galaxy's Edge, I was like, you're freaking kidding me. He exists, he's real, he's a person you can meet. He should be there all the time. Hondo would be so cool. My favorite pavilion to visit? I like the Japan one because I go there a lot for the food, and the store's kind of fun to walk through. I think, I don't know, the America one was pretty good. That Regal Eagle was not bad at all. Like, I'd like to go back there. Thank you, Alex, man. I appreciate that. What's the first park you will go to when they Hollywood Studios, Galaxy's Edge? We're going back to Batuu. First thing, Star Wars. Always. Star Wars, always. Star Wars, always, 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 always. No debate. But yeah, thank you for the support, Alex. Thank you, everyone here who's been hanging out with me for this almost an hour. I hope it's been a good time. I hope I've been an entertaining host for an hour. Yeah, man, that's going to be the video. It's going to be back to Batuu. I want to get pictures. Maybe I'll dress up. Ooh, probably might dress up because that'll be fun. Well, we'll see. Well, we'll get there when we get there. We got to find out when we can go back. I will say, though, if they, like, extend this downtime, I don't want to, like, give anything away. But I might just like shave off my hair. I feel like my beard is growing in. It's kind of bushy and buffy. And if that gets good, that's good. I can keep that growing. But if I shave all my head, that might be cool, right? The thing is the haircut places are closed. So it's not like I can even get a haircut where I would normally get a haircut. So I'm just like, why don't I just shave it all off? Favorite drink at the cantina? Fuzzy Tauntaun and Tanneray. It's wine from Alderaan. It's blue. Oh God, no. Yeah, I know. I think I'd be okay though. I think I'd look. Yeah, I probably wouldn't shave my head, but I would like a haircut eventually at some point in time. Yep, I've never had it. I've had a small handful of them, but the ones that have stuck out with me have been the Fuzzy Tauntaun, the Tanneray. There's the Bespin Fizz, I think, the one that's like kind of carbonated, but that was a lot. Ooh, the jet fuel, the little tiny one. That was good. But those drinks are really expensive. Those drinks are really, really expensive, and they're not as good as they could be. So I find myself going there less and less, but I love the atmosphere. I love the atmosphere minus all the people packed in there, which I'm curious to see what Oga's Cantina is going to be like when this all boils over and everything's open again, because they can't pack you in there like a dang sardine anymore. Also, welcome Jack Backy. Welcome back, Jackie. It's going to be slam, but then it's also not going to be slam because they're going to be like 6 feet apart, everybody. 6 feet apart. You know what I mean? So I think I'm curious to see. There's going to be a whole operating procedures that everything's going to be different when these parks open up again. Just the way they operate and stuff like that. I know they're not going to be like, oh, move all the way down, move all the way down. You know, when you go to like a 3D movie, they're just going to be like, that's what they're going to be like. They're not going to say anything. Just be like, all right, come in, grab a seat. They're not going to force people to fill up all the space and stuff like that, especially if the park's still open while this is going on. So, very, very interesting times we live in, folks. I agree, Jackie. It's you know, not as crazy as 9/11 where security jumped up 50,000%, but we're still going to see a lot more hand sanitizers, a lot more cleanliness in general, and you know, and not, I don't know, just taking people's temperature. I don't know what the heck they're gonna do. But yeah, well, it's been about an hour now. I've had a good time talking to you all. I'm probably the first order people from Rise to give the temperature. Well, you know, here's the thing. Funny, one more story before we go. But I went to the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, by the way. No big deal. But I had such a great time because they were like, oh, when it's time for your reservation to be done, the stormtroopers are going to kick you out of the park and they're going to push you out. And I was like, oh, cool. This is great. And the time ended. Our reservation was 8:12. It got to like a little over 12 o'clock. And I was there and I was just like, oh, okay, I guess I'm done. They let all the next group of people in. We were all waiting to be kicked out. Exactly. I was waiting to get like pushed out and nothing happened. So the saddest thing of that day was walking myself out of Galaxy's Edge willingly with like nobody. I was just like, okay, all right. I do believe the park should release a statement with the new procedures before park reopening so guests know what to expect. I agree. I think they should do just like they did where they like announced for like a month before where there was like no ice, no big strollers, no smoking in the parks. Do that. Remember that? Like, remember they were literally giving out like, I feel like they were giving out people papers before they got into the park. They were saying, hey, you can't bring this, you can't bring this, you can't bring this. So I'm expecting to, if they change it or they change it however, that we're going to get a lot of that. But yeah. All right. We're done for real now. I'm hungry. I want to drink some water and I would like to eat some food. So I want to see one more. Okay, fine, one more, darn it. I want to see what Shanghai, Hong Kong, and Tokyo do. They are going to be opening soon, and I think whatever they do is going to be indicative of what we do, but we're going to do it less because we're American and we don't listen to anybody. But that is all I got. So hey, thank you guys for hanging out with me during this live stream. I might try to do something like this again next week at some time during the week. I'm assuming everyone's going to be in their houses. I hope you are all in your houses. If you are fortunate enough to be one of those people who are at home and still getting paid, good for you. For those of you guys who are still working, my heart goes out to you guys. You guys are doing what you got to do. You're doing God's work out there. And those of you who are maybe not in such a great situation, good luck. I hope this works out the best way it can for everybody. But yeah, everyone wash your hands. Don't touch your face. I feel like I've touched my face 1,000 times, but I've been in house all day, so maybe I'm okay. Who knows? He can't get the coronavirus. So Kent's good, guys. But yeah, so you guys, I'll see you around soon. Watch some more of my videos, please. Enjoy some videos of mine that you like. I don't know, go to a video you like and be like, hey, just came from the live stream, like a random video, and I'll be like, hey, all right, cool. That'll make me feel cool. And in the meantime, until I show up again, I'll probably have to find some clever ways to make some fun videos. I've got some ideas, but I don't know what the heck's open. But all right, folks, enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good night, everybody. Jackie, she's doing a live stream. Super enthused, my good friend. That is God's work, Paul. That's, some would say, that's God. She's doing a live stream. Jump in there if you guys are going to hang out on YouTube, watch some of that stuff. you guys, and see you around. Arrivederci. My Venmo is VincentVision. Send me everyone $100 right now. Everybody send me $100 at Venmo at VincentVision. Bye bye.